What is going on, Ben Nation? I've got some great news for you. Today is the final day of vacation. Now, we're going to take the weekend, obviously, but we have everybody coming back to work when we hit the ground running on Monday. Now, that should be pretty exciting for you. I guess the optimal phrase for that would be load your bags, because we've got some great opportunity to get in early on a project that I think will end up setting the world on fire. Now, if you like this content, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content, and leave a comment down below. In my spaces yesterday, which we had a conversation about, I asked for your support and help. If you engage with this content, the least that you could do is make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment down below. If you do that, then it ranges out to other people. This is a YouTube algorithm that you have to massage and work. And I rely on the support of you as my teammates to make that happen. So we're going to talk price action, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the news. And you guys can walk away knowing you're in good hands. First of all, the price action. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention, I moved the bar, okay? And don't at me. I just decided that I like what we were doing here. I like the way this was looking. I'm going to make an argument here with you that from here to here, you can see that there was really kind of a trend line right there, and that we broke out of that. Well, then I zoomed out and I said, let's get a little bit more aggressive here, and let's look at that longer term trend line, sort of an array, if you will, at this point. And when I look at that, I see that maybe we haven't broken out. Now these are 4-hour candles. So as you see on this right now, we did have a break outward and upward, and it very well could continue. This might be the start of a big rally. I posted yesterday that I think that the sellers are a little bit tired. Now, as soon as I said that, what did we do? What did we get? We got a couple people over here doing some sell-off, going, I need to take money. Or whatever they say. I have no idea what they really say. But you had somebody sold about 500 million, then you had somebody sell up in tokens, back to back to back, one after. So I don't know what that is, and I don't really care. But we had another 4 ETH buy that came right in after that, and we've got somebody here who keeps putting in and continues to accumulate. So we do have buyers stepping in on the price action. So I want to say, if you haven't already, this could be, and by the way, if you guys remember, I did tell you that I bought another 2,000 in it. That was about 300 million. I want to say 310 million, something like that. But I feel like this is the moment where we all kind of want to top off our bag for whatever the next thing is. They're on vacation, but in the meantime, everything's been working in the background, getting ready for something. Now, would that something be Monday? I don't know. I'm not sure of that. I'll get my details over the weekend, so that I know what we're talking about through the week very shortly, and then we'll have some conversation about it and figure out the path forward. But I think the market is about to rip. That's going to lead to an altcoin season, and people are going to find, because they're going to go to Ben Armstrong. They're going to be looking for, what is Ben Armstrong looking to invest in? Maybe we should get into some of that. And when he starts talking about Ben coin, they're going to be like, oh my God, he's got a coin. Look, guys, it should be obvious for you, even if you've got some idiot on X or somewhere who says stuff like Ben's a scammer or whatever they say, then you would think that this is they're low rent, low IQ, right? They don't use high IQ, if you will. But they don't understand the game. They don't understand the context here. Is Ben Armstrong a scammer? Of course not. But he talks about things that he finds a passion in. Sometimes those things end up not being good projects. Does that make him a scammer? No. Does it make them an idiot? Yeah, it absolutely does. Because they don't understand what any of it means. Silly, but true. So Ben is going to be talking about Ben coin. He's going to be talking about the potential here. And I think that that's going to be fantastic. Now, that'll lead to a lift in trade volume. That'll lead to a lift in sellers coming in. Remember, I gave you my levels here. We're using a fib retracement, just the standard. And I do think that we hit that 786 line pretty soon, which is 81.91. And then I think the resistance comes in around this range right here. I want to say we drop a zero, we're looking real good, and it's feeling a lot better than it was. So I do think that that's going to be happening sooner rather than later. I think we're going to start to see a little bit of reversal. We're starting to see some news coming out. Rebel and Black vacation, Ben vacation, Cassie vacation. Everybody's kind of out. Talk to Mexi. She's, we're all just getting ready for this next week. So just join us on this journey. Now, moving on to Bencoin, not really a whole lot going on because, of course, nobody's, we're just taking that time off. Ben, by the way, retweeted my Bencoin will foster mass adoption in crypto. And look, again, you go through here and you start finding a bunch of haters. You can't stop the hate, and really funny memes, by the way. And I didn't make that. I want to say I didn't make that, by the way. And if you zoom in, you it's out of. But then you have these guys. Look, and here's the thing: these donkeys right here that make these crass comments. All they're doing is engaging. All they're doing is spreading this. All they're doing is continuing on this whole process. Like these poor guys, they don't even realize that they're doing the job for us. That's because they can't help themselves. Because "Oh, I don't like Ben," that they can't help themselves, and that's fantastic. So, and they're going to continue to do it because they can't help themselves because they're addicted to that rush. It's amazing. I can't believe, and we are fortunate to have somebody like Ben Armstrong in this attention economy who is working on this project. But listen, that's it for right now, and I hope you guys are paying attention to the signs and paying attention to the signals because it's going to get crazy. It's really going to get crazy. Just because we haven't seen it right now doesn't mean that we didn't see a $95 million market cap just a few short months ago. So, this is going to get insane. And look, there's going to be some wins coming pretty soon, and you're going to see them. So if you're here, it's going to be a fantastic journey. If you're not, I hope you get aboard. But if you don't, oh well. The train's going to leave with or without you. So this is not financial advice. My name's Believes. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, make sure you share this content so that more people see what is going on in the Beneverse. We'll talk to you again very, very soon.